I can start recording while I'm live. Okay, that's cool. So, you want to find a trash compactor, or you want to find a... I'm going to show you how to make a trash compactor. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm building a trash compactor, and I'm going to show you how to do it. You want to find a facility, of course. Place a base down so you can build. Claim the place. Forgive me for not being on an edit, but doing this live. You're gonna claim the shit out of this. Let me build perms. You're gonna want a wall, don't matter any wall. You're gonna want a powered door, don't matter any powered door. You're gonna want some sort of power source. Does not matter any power source. Doesn't matter. You're gonna want a button and a wall switch. That's it. What did I just list? A wall, a powered door, a power source, a wall switch, and a button. That's it. 5 things. Boom. You can get a little fancy with it, like me, like I try to do, and you could throw in some ramps and stuff. These slope ramps, these little triangle pieces. I love these. These are my favorite. These are peak. These are the best. But alright, let's get to the build process. I will leave timestamps in the comments, you know, because I can't edit. It'll make it easier. I'll let you skip through, do your thing. But you want to get a wall, rotate it, get it nice and flat. Okay, I'm just making sure it's flat. It is flat. And you want to try to line it up with right to the right corner of my wall. See where I'm pointing? Kinda. That right where that little thing connects up and then goes up and then connects again. Now let's use my cursor. This little thing right here. You want to connect it right there. Try to connect each corner on each side as best as you can. That's good. Unsnap. And you want to build a couple floors out. Build a floor in or a wall, because you're building floors out of walls and building walls out of floors. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little weird. Actually, no, you can build walls out of the walls here. You want to use the thin. You don't have to use the thin. I just like to use the thin because it adds a little bit of a touch. Add this back wall right here. That's pretty much it. That's all you do need a thin. Sorry, I should have listed that, because you need to slope it like that. So now you have this little box right here in the scrap furnace. Okay, right. No script, by the way. I'm doing this straight off the dome, so you'll have to bear with me here. just an average person. I thought this was cool, and I'm really proud of this shit. I had to make a video and show somebody, and it is what it is. The bread and butter. Actually, you want to make a compartment in front, like right here. And now we do the door. The door is 99% of it. The rest is the other building that I just built. You're gonna line it up as best as you can, because if you don't, your Colossus will have a hard time pulling up to it. Try to get it as smooth as you can into the wall. Flip it upside down as best you can. And that's it. That's it. You just flip it upside down. Boom. And now you see this, you got this weird little, sort of weird, kind of like This game has no conveyor belts. Oh, I want conveyor belts so bad. That'd be so sick. But this is what I've built and discovered with limited technology. I'm very proud of it. Add some walls like that, or floors, whatever you want to call it. Add another wall. Just enough because you want to be able to pull the Colossus up to this point. Right. No, you don't. Sorry. Forgive me. Don't do as I say, or do it whatever the saying is, okay? Build that. I'm trying to get, because you want a bigger slope. There we go. I'm doing this off memory. Like I said, bear with me, please. Do the ramps, because the idea is now you want to be able to drive your Colossus full of garbage, like I have over there. Because I'll, like I said, I'm leaving a timestamp in the comments, and one of the timestamps is going to be the demonstration, of course, because I wish I could show you the demonstration first and then build the process. With limited technology, yo. Limited technology. I got limits. You can either line it up with the red bulb or the red line right there. I usually do the red bulb just because it's nice. It's a little easier. You're gonna have to eyeball this because it goes past. But you're gonna want a ramp. Hey, I did a terrible job. And I built this thing 14 times as practice, and I'm not joking. You could skip this process that I'm doing right here and just add some roof panels if you really want to. But the slope, it's not much, but it can work. I picked the wrong damn wall, so that's why I recommend doing it this way. Just you can control the slope and make it better. Really just want to line it up with that. It happens to line up with the bulb. That's why. Excuse me. That will work because you can always add a floor. But once you get the idea, that's it. You can just you can build your own. I highly suggest building your own. Just taking the concept that I'm giving you and building your own. Do it. The only problem that you might have is that garbage might get stuck underneath here, and but I will show you a fix for that. I will show you a very easy fix for that. You'll literally fix it with a button. It's the greatest thing about this thing. I love it. It's my favorite thing about this game. This damn trash compactor. I don't know why, but it's just, my brain goes vroom, big vroom. And that's basically it. You can go a little fancy with it. I'll add a little pillar with a button on it. I'll even throw a little reactor just because we get the power, then connect, boom. Now the wiring, you want to try to get the wire to come underneath. You don't want the wire to go through because the wire actually does have a hitbox and the trash can get stuck on the wire, which is really funky, by the way. But we're just gonna power this thing. And if you haven't noticed already, we're kind of put 2 and 2 together. You know, flip the button, the thing goes back and forth like that, right? Now, what does that mean? What do you think that does? All right, I know you're not stupid. Let's grab a truck full of trash. This is the demonstration phase. Here we go. Gonna drive all the way around. You can do it whatever you want, do it however you want. You're just gonna want to pull your Colossus up. You can line it up. You can build little ramps and stuff. You can do whatever. I'm just doing this for the sake of the video. And you want to back all the way up. Depending on the angle, it might take a stuff, and depending on how much trash you have aboard. Sometimes the better thing to do, if you have too much, actually, let me fix this ramp. Boom. That'll help. Maybe if I did that. But if you built the thing wide enough, like I did, hold both your sticks if you're on controller, just push them forward slightly, and you can spin cross out style. I do recommend building walls along the side. You definitely can, but for the sake of the video, I'm not. Come on, just dump it. Dump the trash in the hole. And press the button. And watch it work. This is probably like the worst video I probably could have done about it, but yeah, I just hope it gets the point across and it gets the idea across. And I hope I inspired somebody to build their own. And I don't know. I'm like a little kid showing off a Lego set that I put together, you know? That's all it really is. But get creative with it. I want somebody to get creative with it and show me something really fun. Really make some fucking conveyor belt with the doors or something. Put this thing to the max. Shove as much trash as you can in here. I don't know. Alright. That's it for the video, I suppose. I don't know the outro? Something? Appreciate y'all for watching. If you watched this far, subscribe, please. Lets me know I'm doing something right or going in the right direction. Yeah, you know how it is. How do I end it?